Number 1. Iron deficiency. Let's start feeling like a sloth. You can't dare to move in a second, or you want to sleep for a week straight. That might be your body screaming, "Help me, I need some iron." Your body needs iron to make its personal proteins, like hemoglobin. These hemoglobin molecules bind oxygen from the lungs and carry it to the other body cells when traveling in the bloodstream. But if you're low on iron, you might feel out of gas and even look a bit pale, like a ghost. Other weird things can happen too, like hair becoming frizzy and dry, nails becoming brittle, and your tongue sore with a sandpaper-like feel. Iron deficiency is no joke. It affects about 1.2 billion people worldwide. And when there's a shortage, your body asks for iron so badly that it can even make you crave dirt or ice. Yep, that's strange but true. On average, adults need 8 to 18 milligrams of iron per day, depending on your gender and physical needs. But if the iron deficiency is persistent, you can have more serious symptoms like extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, even chest pain, and a rapid heartbeat. In severe cases, it can also lead to complications during pregnancy. Various reasons can cause iron deficiency, such as sudden blood loss, because of some injury or heavy periods in women. On the simpler side, gastrointestinal issues can affect absorption, or eating low iron foods can lead to an iron shortage. However, the picture can be more complicated. Chronic blood loss from the digestive tract, such as ulcers or inflammatory bowel disease, as well as conditions affecting iron absorption, like celiac disease, can also bring on great iron trouble. The good news is a timely fix is easy. Just eat iron-rich foods like spinach, red meat, lentils, and beans. Foods rich in vitamin C like oranges and strawberries can also help enhance iron absorption. Alternatively, you can take an iron supplement. But remember, always check with a doctor first. Number 2. Vitamin D deficiency. Let's not blame iron deficiency alone. You may feel like a turtle stuck in molasses because of vitamin D deficiency. When you can't leave the couch, your body needs some vitamin D. Sun's best buddy, vitamin D, helps your body absorb calcium and keep your bones strong. On average, adults need 15 to 20 micrograms of vitamin D daily. Without it, your body's defense system also can't stop hosting infections, which may cause chronic inflammation leading to heart diseases, diabetes, and weight gain. It's too horrible, man. But wait, there's more. Vitamin D deficiency isn't just about feeling weary. It can also lead to some pretty serious issues. For instance, your bones might become so weak that they break easily. The condition is known as osteomalacia in adults and rickets in kids. It's like your body's construction crew ran out of cement. And let's not forget about the potential for chronic diseases. Some studies show a link between vitamin D deficiency and certain types of cancer, like colon and breast cancer. If you're vitamin D deficient, you're not alone. Around 1 billion of the world population is stuck in slow motion because of lacking vitamin D. That's a lot of folks missing out on sunshine vitamin. Do you wonder how you can run short of vitamin D? Well, it can be because you hang indoors most of the time, live in a cloudy place, or wear sunscreen like it's a suit of armor. It doesn't end here. You may also miss your Mr. D if you've got a darker skin tone, or you are enjoying higher numbers in age. But don't worry, soaking up some sun for about 15 to 30 minutes a day and eating foods like fish, egg yolks, and fortified cereals can give you a vitamin D boost. Still, if that's not enough, a vitamin D supplement can help. But talk to your medicine man first. Number 3. Vitamin B12 deficiency. Here comes another sneaky thief of energy. Vitamin B12 deficiency. If you're an adult and don't get 2.4 micrograms of vitamin B12 in a day, you're done. Deprived of vitamin B12, your body silently screams, ouch. This happens because, just like iron, vitamin B12 also recharges your red blood cells to carry oxygen throughout your body. Without enough B12, red blood cells can't carry out their job. So when your body lacks oxygen, you feel tired and out of breath. You truly can't run a marathon without training. Your body can tell you need vitamin B12 by sending a red signal through a sore tongue or pinching you there in your hands and feet with ants. You shouldn't ignore this Morse code. Unfortunately, over 12% of the US population needs vitamin B12. It might surprise you that vegans and vegetarians are at greater risk of lacking vitamin B12 because B12 mostly comes from animal foods like meat, fish, and eggs. But with a weak gut, you may also struggle to absorb B12, which can be way more difficult for you. Honestly, you can't eat pizza with a toothpick. Beyond the typical symptoms, a more severe B12 deficiency can make you have neurological problems like numbness, tingling, and balance issues. It can even affect your mood, causing depression and irritability. In rare cases, severe B12 deficiency can damage your spinal cord, leading to irreversible nerve damage. So, don't take your B12 levels lightly. Don't worry, fixing this is simple. Add fortified cereals, nutritional yeast, or supplements. But before you start popping pills, talk to your doctor. They can check your B12 levels and give you the green light. Number 4. Folic acid deficiency. What will happen if you stop watering your lush green garden? It'll dry up like a desert. Yep, that's what happens when you don't get enough folic acid. As an adult, you must have 400 micrograms of folic acid daily, no matter what sex you're. Otherwise, deficiency of this vitamin can make your body wilt and wither. You might experience fatigue, weakness, painful mouth sores, and even rapid heartbeat or shortness of breath. In severe cases, the deficiency can also cause your red blood cells to grow bigger. So these big, red, clumsy giants can sometimes get stuck in your narrow veins, which can result in nervous system and heart issues. This troublesome condition is known as megaloblastic anemia, but the drama doesn't end there. The extreme scarcity of folic acid can also result in neurological problems, so you might experience numbness or tingling in hands and feet, memory issues, and even depression. But when can you run low on folate? It can happen when you're pregnant, on a poor diet, or have intestine issues like celiac disease. Similarly, heavy drinking also makes it difficult for your body to soak up folic acid from their diet. It doesn't end here. Even certain medications also disturb the optimum absorption of folic acid in your gut, like those for epilepsy. Additionally, people with certain medical conditions like kidney disease or Crohn's disease are at a higher risk of folic acid deficiency. But don't worry, you can easily jack up your folic acid levels. Just eat leafy greens, beans, and citrus fruits. And as a quick fix, folic acid supplements can do the trick, but only after consulting your doctor. Number 5. Calcium deficiency. A wobble in your step or loose teeth might signal a deeper issue of calcium deficiency. Calcium is essential for your bones just as a good amount of gravel strengthens concrete in a skyscraper to help it hold itself straight. As an adult, you must have 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium. Without enough calcium, your bones may become so weak that they can break easily. Sadly, you can't reverse this condition, known as osteoporosis. Calcium also helps your muscles move by making your nerves send messages. Don't be bewildered if I tell you that calcium deficiency is so widespread that approximately 54 million Americans are at risk for osteoporosis. If you're among teenagers, females, or older people, your body needs more calcium to keep their bones strong. And if you avoid dairy or leafy greens for some reason, your calcium levels can drop faster than a dropped ice cream cone. It's just half the story. Some medicines can stop your body from using calcium properly. Beyond bone problems, your muscle cramps, numbness, or tingling in hands and feet, and even abnormal heart rhythms may also be because your body wants calcium desperately. In life-threatening cases, a chronic shortage of calcium can result in hypocalcemia, which means exceptionally low levels of calcium in bones. But adding calcium to your body promptly isn't that tricky. You can bank it by snacking calcium-rich foods like yogurt, cheese, almonds, and leafy greens like kale and broccoli. However, make sure to balance calcium intake with vitamin D, as it helps your body absorb calcium effectively. For a little extra help, calcium supplements can be your trusty sidekick. There's so much good with calcium, but too much of it can cause constipation, kidney stones, and other issues. So, talk to your doctor first for a good diagnosis. Number 6. Vitamin A deficiency. Let's watch your favorite movie in a dark theater. What? Your eyes can't just cooperate and everything looks like a blurry mess? The same happens when you have night blindness, often caused by vitamin A deficiency. Vitamin A is like the superhero of nutrients, and adults need 700 to 900 micrograms retinol activity equivalents per day. It helps you see in the dark, keeps your skin smooth, and boosts your immune system. Without enough, your body can feel like a train stuck in a dark tunnel, not going anywhere. When low on vitamin A, you might notice night blindness. Your skin might get dry and flaky, and you could catch colds more often than your friends. The worst scenario can be getting total blindness. In fact, about 250,000 to 500,000 children worldwide go blind each year due to this deficiency, and kids in developing countries are the most at risk. Pregnant women and breastfeeding moms also need extra vitamin A. If your body can't absorb fats properly due to some diseases or medication, you might miss out on the eyesight vitamin too. A diet lacking in vitamin A-rich foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens can be the main culprit. Beyond vision problems, severe vitamin A deficiency can also affect your bones, causing them to become weak and brittle. Additionally, it can impair your immune system, and you might catch infections more often. So first, eat your veggies. If you're still struggling, beware of overdosing yourself, so it's best to talk to your doctor about right supplementation. Number 7. Magnesium deficiency. Let's appreciate a behind-the-scenes hero of your entire bodily system. It's magnesium, a mineral that's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. This is why adults need about a hefty amount of 310 to 420 milligrams of magnesium daily. Let's count on a few body functions that magnesium helps with. It's the chill dude who tells your muscles to relax after a workout so they don't cramp. It's also an energy drink for your brain, which helps you focus and think clearly. And for sleepless nights, it's like the Sandman's secret ingredient. But that's not all. This amazing mineral is a bone builder. It works alongside calcium to create a strong skeleton. It even helps your heart to do its duty of pumping blood without a holiday. But if magnesium is overworked, it starts to slack off. That's when you might feel like a zombie with no energy, or your muscles might feel like they're hosting a party with cramps. Yes, sluggish, of course. Some folks are more at risk of being magnesium deficient than others. Athletes sweat it out, so they need an extra supply. People with digestive issues might not absorb it properly. And let's not forget our aging population whose bodies aren't as efficient at soaking up nutrients. So, how can you keep your magnesium levels topped up? It's simpler than you think. Leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains are magnesium's favorite hangout spots. Dark chocolate? It's a magnesium-packed treat, but don't go overboard. And those bananas are just a treasure chest of magnesium. An average banana packs 31 milligrams of magnesium. And, if the need arises, ask your doctor for a boost of daily dose. Number 8. Iodine deficiency. What if I told you that 2 billion people have iodine deficiency globally, so they suffer the associated symptoms and health issues as well? Iodine is a fire starter for your body. It activates the thyroid gland, a tiny factory set under your chin, which works like your body's metabolic furnace by producing thyroid hormones. An adult needs at least 150 micrograms of iodine because without enough iodine, your thyroid glands can't produce enough hormones. So, the truth unfolds when iodine takes a vacation. Your metabolic functions slow down, making you put on extra pounds, and you start to feel exhausted and cold all the time. Your hair and nails might start looking rough, but hold on to your hats because things can get even more serious. Severe iodine deficiency can lead to goiter, a swollen neck that looks like an Adam's apple. In extreme cases, it can even mess with your brain development, especially in kids. That's why pregnant women need extra iodine. After all, their bodies are on a mission to build a solid foundation for their baby's brain. So, what's the deal with iodine deficiency? It's like living in a remote village with no grocery store. If you don't eat seafood, seaweed, or dairy regularly, you might miss out on this essential nutrient. Luckily, fixing iodine deficiency is easy, and iodized salt is a simple solution. If you also feel tired and cold most of the time, schedule an appointment with your doctor about taking a supplement. Number 9. Vitamin C deficiency. Let's watch another movie. This time, it's about 160 men sailing with the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama in 1497. These men start suffering from painful bleeding gums, loosened teeth, and under-the-skin bleeding while staying on their ships for months. Can you diagnose the cause? They have vitamin C deficiency due to a lack of fresh fruits and vegetables during their long voyage. Interestingly, James Lind discovered the link between citrus fruits and scurvy in 1747. This Scottish physician did a revolutionary experiment on sailors suffering from scurvy. He divided people in groups and provided them different treatments, and those who consumed citrus fruits, such as lemons and oranges, recovered rapidly, while others couldn't. Lind's findings laid the foundation for understanding the role of nutrition in preventing disease. Vitamin C is like a trusty Swiss Army knife that can do just about anything for your body. It helps your body heal wounds, keeps your skin glowing, and removes wastes. You might say it's the jack of all trades in the nutrient world. Vitamin C, another name for ascorbic acid. On average, adults need 75 to 90 milligrams of vitamin C daily. Vitamin C also does another amazing job of holding glue to keep your skin, bones, and blood vessels in tip-top shape. It does this by giving a helping hand to your body's special protein known as collagen. Now, what happens when you don't get vitamin C? At first, you might feel a bit tired or notice your gums are swollen. These are the mild symptoms, like a gentle nudge saying, "Hey, pay attention, I'm falling like a house of cards." If you ignore the warning, things can get serious. You might develop corkscrew hairs, easy bruising, and even joint pain. In severe cases, you could end up with scurvy. The risk factors for vitamin C deficiency are like an evil movie plot. Limited diets, smoking, and certain health conditions can all play roles. In fact, about 7% of adults in the US might be walking around with insufficient vitamin C levels. That number can skyrocket to over 70% in some parts of the world. So, how can you avoid this slippery slope? The solution is as simple as munching on some fruits and veggies. Oranges, strawberries, and bell peppers are all bursting with vitamin C. If you're feeling under the weather, a supplement can give you a quick boost. Most people notice a difference within just a few days of upping their vitamin C intake. Before running to the doctor, grab an orange and give your body the love it deserves. Thanks for hanging out with us today and giving yourself doses of health. Hit like if this video rocked, subscribe for more, and share the knowledge to your core.